Did Katy Perry just vote Republican? It sure looks like it. Fans were shocked and appalled when she posted a picture from the voting booth in California, smiling after voting for Rick Caruso for LA's new mayor. In the caption, she wrote, "I am voting for a myriad of reasons, but in particular because Los Angeles is a hot mess at the moment." The post immediately caused chaos all throughout the internet, and everyone was shocked that Katy Perry would vote for Caruso. First of all, he's a billionaire real estate developer and longtime Republican who only switched his voter registration to Democrat in January of this year. Oh yes, and he's also a devout Catholic. Katy is getting a whole lot of heat for the endorsement, mostly because she recently tweeted out a video in support of Roe v. Wade. And when it comes to Caruso, he has a murky record of protecting women's reproductive rights. In an interview he did for LA Magazine in 2007, it was reported that he is pro-life, and we also know that he made donations to pro-life politicians as recently as this year. So now Katy is facing some seriously intense backlash. She's being called a hypocrite and a fraud, and she's being attacked all over Twitter. In fact, people are so outraged that it looks like even some of her fan base have started turning against her. Many people were just plain shocked with the news. One user tweeted, "You're telling me Katy Perry is a Republican?" PJ Evans wrote, "Deeply disappointed in Katy Perry's politics. Someone I have long looked up to as a great political mind." Comedian Trayvon Free tweeted, "As much as the right try to spin it, Katy Perry voting for Rick Caruso is not an indication of anything other than a rich white woman voting for a fake Democrat who will ultimately have no effect on the quality of her life but will worsen the lives of many others." And YouTuber Tyler Oakley tweeted, "Not Katy Perry voting Republican." He also said, "Rich Caruso is the Republican candidate and has spent $100 million to try and buy this race." As a result of the growing public outrage against her, the singer has now turned off the comments underneath her post. But what is she really being accused of here? You only have to look at a few of those tweets to see that people think that she's voting with her tax bracket and not with the politics that she claims to represent. There's also a strong sentiment for the idea that Caruso is and will always be a Republican, despite the fact that he changed his party earlier this year. So essentially saying that he made the switch just to win a seat, but he hasn't changed who he really is on the inside. But the thing is, Katy isn't the only celebrity to publicly support Caruso. She's just been getting the most hate for it. In fact, he's already raked in support from big names like Kim Kardashian, Elon Musk, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Snoop Dogg ahead of his June primary. So he's getting support from even more celebrities who generally market themselves as liberal and feminist. Since then, Caruso's list of Hollywood backers has only grown. Chris Pratt also posted on his Instagram stories that he was endorsing him because he's a builder who knows how to get crap done. He wrote, "I've lived in LA for over 20 years. It's been great to me. In that time, I've seen what many residents here have seen, the city's gradual decline into pain and utter disarray. If you live here, you know exactly what I'm talking about." What he's talking about is the fact that Caruso has made the homelessness crisis in LA one of his main focuses. He said he would declare a state of emergency to give himself authority to the homeless shelters, where he plans to house 30,000 people within his first 300 days in office. Caruso has also made it his mission to address crime rates in LA, saying more officers on the streets are needed to prevent crime. This is because, according to LAPD records, total violent crimes are up by 12% this year compared to the exact same period in 2020. Not only that, but property crimes in LA have also increased by 12.5% compared to 2 years ago. The LA mayoral candidate has poured in $100 million of his own money into his campaign. So whether or not he ends up winning, there's no doubt how much he's put into the race. Well, that's everything that we have on this story for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.